Hey guys, today I am going to be making roasted fish. As you can see, I'm currently washing the fish. It has been in the freezer for about 2 months now, so it's looking a little rusty. So I need to make sure that it's fresh and ready to go. But before that, I am currently removing the dirt from the fish, as you can see. Now that I am done, I am going to go ahead and throw the water, and I'm going to replace it with clean water, as you can see. And I'm now removing some little dirt that is remaining on the fish and squeezing out the water. Life hack: when you have a rusty looking fish, it is recommended to squeeze limes on it, as you are seeing me doing. Make sure that you squeeze it, scrub it all over the fish, both inside the fish and out, as you are seeing me doing. And then, if possible, scrub the limes on the fish, as you're seeing me doing, until you see the dirt peeling off. Next steps, you want to chop off those roasty looking parts that are left on the fish. That is something that the limes could not clean. I personally do not want to fall sick, neither do I want any of you guys to fall sick, if you're following along with my recipe and how I go about cleaning a rusty looking fish. Sorry guys, ignore my English. I meant to say rusty and not roasty. Now that I've cleared that out of the way, you want to proceed by making some holes on the fish. You want to make sure that the spices that you're putting inside the fish goes inside the fish for flavor purposes. Step 4 is to mix together your spices, as you can see. And I've also made sure to include images of the spices that I'm using, so that if you're following along with this recipe and you probably want to try it at home, you have it at your availability. I already pre-made my pepper sauce earlier before making this video. So if you're interested in learning how to make this particular pepper sauce, please leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to do so. Next, I'm adding in oil, and I'm then going to mix it together with all of the spices that I put together. After washing the fish, I typically dry it out because I want my spices to penetrate inside the fish for flavor purposes, as I mentioned earlier. So you want to thoroughly dry it. Once I'm done wiping the fish, I will go ahead and start putting my mixed spices into the fish, and I'll make sure to rub it everywhere in the fish, both inside the fish and outside. After marinating the fish, I typically love rubbing it around with the paper and then place it in the refrigerator to rest. I want the spices to penetrate inside the fish very well for tasty purposes as well as flavor. So I let it rest for about 30 minutes, and it's time to put it in the oven, as you can see. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply some oil from the spices I made earlier on the fish, and I'm going to place it in the oven. Once that is done, I will set the oven at broil. 4 minutes have passed already, so I went ahead and flipped the fish. When I tell you I love plantains, I virtually eat plantains with any type of food I make. So obviously, I am going to be eating this particular roasted fish with plantains. So I went ahead and applied some salt and some paprika and mix it together. On some days, I love to air fry my plantains, but for this particular roasted fish, I decided to fry the plantains. I love eating my roasted fish with onions. So obviously for this particular one, I need to make sure onions are included. So I went ahead and chopped the onions, as you can see. If you want the taste of your onions to be elevated to the next level, I will strongly recommend to add some limes. And when you do so, please leave a comment in the comment section and tell me how it tasted for you. It's time to heat up some pepper sauce. So I'm just gonna microwave it for about a minute and then apply it on the fish, as you can see. And yes, it is time to apply some onions on my fish after putting the pepper, and I'll proceed to add some fried plantains on the side. It's completely optional, but I personally love sometimes eating my roasted fish with avocado. I also went ahead and fried some Cameroon plums. If you're interested in learning how I did so, please leave a comment in the comment section. The food is ready, guys. Here is the finished look of my food. I'm ready to eat and devour it.